My name is Andrew. I've struggled with alcoholism most of my adult life. Outwardly, my life looked pretty good. I was married, had 2 sons, always was able to maintain a job. And then in about 2006, it really began to unravel. Started spending time in the hospital, being ill from drinking too much. Things really fell apart when my children were no longer a priority in my life. Work was no longer a priority. I was living with my parents for a period of time, and that was not going to work. They said, "We're willing to help you, but you need to go," is when I found the Chris Farley House. I had to find a place to live that was going to be healthy, that I was going to have somebody watching over me.
I am Robin. I am actually one of the case managers, house managers, and I was privileged enough to get to meet Andrew in probably his darkest times. Andrew had great desire when I met him, but he also had great fear.
When I first arrived at the Chris Farley House, I isolated. I was able to hide in my room, read, do the same things that I had done for the years prior to that.
I'm Fran Augustine. I manage the Chris Farley House. Andrew, when I met him, was in his own little comfort zone. He didn't want to come out. And if anybody knows me, I'm one of those people that pushes. And Andrew started to come out of that comfort zone.
And I think that was really what made a change for me. That was the beginning of when I got better.
He started socializing with the peers. He started cooking for the house. All he has to do is get that push, and he applies himself, and there he goes. He's off and running.
My relationships with my children and with my parents are completely different than they were before I got sober. Now I just get to be a son that shows up and has dinner with them and hangs out. Being in a place like the Chris Farley House was great. It gave me structure that I needed. It put me around people, which I needed. But I think a big key was these 2 ladies challenging me to do something different.
I am so proud of you, Andrew. I mean, you have accomplished your goals. You keep on setting higher goals and accomplishing them. And what I like so much is that the times that you keep coming back and telling me, because it just warms my heart to hear your stories, and you're such a success.
I am so proud of Andrew because I've watched a man grow from somebody who I had deep fears that he wouldn't even live for another year into a man who has grasped his life and taken hold of it with both hands, vehemently.